roles. And now Vi is coming back in as well. Love the champion, made her debut sort of at MSI here and there, and then finally get picked off. Quick recall out from JJ's Braum here as well. And now they fight in the top side. Oh, he's so low! The first blood of the first game of the LCS goes to Viper. He wants you to know. Cost for losing that fight early on means he can now fight Pobelter. Level 6 with both these. And there's the Vi! There's that great power! And the responsibility falls on Pobelter to die. Nice. That's the payoff, Kobe. You called out the TP difference. That is what happened there. Roamed into mid, saw Beeson to fight. Now Liquid pops Seal, takes plenty of damage. Can he do enough? He can't stun him! And Viper takes him down again!
Plays off before they even get started.
He still has his Raptors, and now suddenly a silence. There's the Aatrox as well. He's got Flap. Doesn't get very far away. Puts the ult in, but he's got no way out now. Can't get the Q off either.
It's the solo. The answer comes. Yeah, Zaza's trying to steal it over the wall, but should not be able to get it.
Now before Miracle, that was not going to happen, so FlyQuest Cloud Drake in.
They're threatening a dive.
All right, Pobelter and Santorum both forced off right now. They will be able to walk away from this one as no one is
going
killed.
to be a fight. They're going to contest it. Bears ultimate misses, though.
That is a rough one. That's a pretty important team fight ulti, but they're still going to stick around. There is the pull-in forward towards the Rise. Galley over the top. Here comes Hecarim as well. Looking for a kill, and C9 cannot find it. Pobelter draws the kill, and looking for a little bit more. Viper jumps in, looking for another kill into Licorice, slows him down, and here comes Realm Warp. It's Pope going through into that one. They're going to surround the Aatrox, and he goes down. The world is... But it didn't go all the way through. Either way, there was no easy follow-up regardless, and FlyQuest Infernal
jungle, with their bodies, with their wards right now, trying to keep track of the roam.
Well, Viper goes in for a fight right now. Does have opponents around him. Pops the ulti in that was stolen away by Niski. Takes a snipe now as well. Licorice showing up to the fight. Once again, all 5 of C9 are around. Rise TPing in late now. He's here as well. But by the time he shows up, FlyQuest already want to go away. That is a cooldown burn for no gain, as he will be the wave clear champion now, and no kills picked up, but JJ's still a bit injured. Could be found out by Zazel. Takes the damage. There's a flash into everything, and the kill is picked up. 4-4 on the scoreboard. Now Pobelter alone under his turret. That turret's not too healthy, but C9 not going to go for the dive just yet.
Santorum waving to him from the other side. Goodbye, friend!
With the big gauntlets, here comes the pile drive, and a stopwatch buys some time. Svenskaren forced out. Now the knockup. Pobelter turns around one is answered back. Here comes the rest of the fight as Viper rejoins now as well. It will be the revive. In for the one. It's still alive, and they would have chunked down everything. A clean enough team fight for C9.
Oh, FlyQuest should have just waved goodbye. They thought they could do it with the stasis on the stopwatch from Pobelter, but in the end, Cloud9 get the successful kill on the solo kill as Niski goes aggressive and has no way out.
That's a really big pickup right there. It means the game is within.
Finish up the turret, though.
Opportunity Force Procs come in, turret goes down. FlyQuest actually winning in the turret game. Just over the wall. We have seen him win some big crucial team fights over that wall specifically. Doesn't get it just yet, but knows he is around and not always visible. Here comes the chance of a smite, picked up there by Svenskaren. Doesn't even need the smite, and the fight is on. Galleon over the top, and Cloud9 are walking over FlyQuest. Needed. No one's gonna get in range, and you can even see FlyQuest. Santorum walks to the bottom side. He knows he can't steal it. Buffs on a team fight breakpoint accessed by FlyQuest.
Yeah, Cloud9 not gonna have any reason to stop here. Baron up minions coming straight for the inhibitor turrets. They've actually sent back Licorice, who has teleport right now, to go answer with the Rise split push. Pobelter's about to finish off the turret, but he's gonna have to get back for some defense.
What we find now is the turret is being taken down. The Baron's still on for quite some time as a bit of shots come in. The 1v1 of Aatrox versus Rise so far not showing anything.
All that C9 have to do is protect this cannon minion. Buffed up cannon minions got this tower down to 50% already. With the arrows coming through from Sneaky, that is going to be their way inside the base.
That's going to be mid and hip dropping before 28 minutes in, and we'll see what they can do with the rest of this one. There's still plenty of time on the Baron buff. Should be
grasp on the FlyQuest base.
More bits of poke landing for Sneaky. Down goes the engage. Now getting good damage. Oh, and the root. They're going to go all the way in for it. And down goes the Rise. A 1-for-0. And the dive comes in the back line. Hecarim finds 3. Ulted up by Vi. Does die for it. The health bar is pretty low, but that dive actually doesn't get any more kills. It's still just the 1-for-1. But the
with super minions going down bottom and through the mid lane, they have a very easy route to end out this answering.
Okay, watch out for when Pobelter shows up then, how much damage he can do. He does have 3 full completed items. The flat. Oh, over the wall. Not very patient already right away. Licorice wants to find something. Can't quite get that kill, though. And instead, here comes the two-person talk from Galio. Heckram over the top. Big CC. Who's the first kill? It's a 1-for-1 so far. In the 4v4, the Viper going to lose his Guardian Angel. And JJ going to drop as well. Still a trade of equal kills. Another one comes in for the Rise. But Walter is not stopped right now, but he's got to run away. Temporary numbers lead, though.
If left alone. So Cloud9 just have to keep them here.
Santorin
burning it down.
Spawns in 2 seconds. Viper should have Now the 2-on-2. They get the kill right back. No, Licorice has GA, but no ultimate. Trying to run away. Flash to the wall is going to just... No, he'll burn down the Death's Dance. So a Guardian Angel and a 1-for-1 trade kill seems pretty positive, but now C9 maybe try to answer back. You can see the wave clear now from the FlyQuest. He will wreck.
And critically, FlyQuest have been able to defend long enough for their inhibitors to come back up.
Ult's in. They're going for Licorice right now, and he won't revive until he gets an assist. Look at the backline dive. It's already turned out, so Nixie can't find that just yet. Turtle's kiting away. He's got one. Almost. He got the Guardian Angel, but one kill already towards Viper. We got Zazel finding a route. Looking for a little bit more. On the board as well. Looking for the next engage, though. Could be really good damage. He just stays alive, but shut down by the Silas. These big carries are missing. They are falling, and it is Pobelter left alone against 3.
Niski and Licorice chasing them down. Can Pobelter defend long enough? He's got 30 seconds on any sort of backup here coming from respawns. And this is going to be Zazel, Licorice, and Niski headed straight for that Nexus turret.
They've got a wave, and they've got 20 seconds. This seems like it's going to be the game falling right now, and C9 starting their split with a win. Up towards the Nexus. There's the taunt. There's all the damage. They got him indeed. It's the ace, and it's a 36-minute win. Cloud9 start 1-0 in the LCS.
For you to set up. Kennen is not the best solo initiator. If you have something split-second engaged like Rakan, it sets up right now. That's where the kill pressure becomes extremely real.
And they are trying right away with the ultimate on. They find that first stun. Plenty of damage in towards his top laner. And Broken Blade. Oh, he's not going to land the ult! And it could have meant the kill, but it's not going to... 3-on-3. There's the first time. A lot of CC. They chained it together. And Core JJ is down. Now the re-engage towards Smoothie. Does not have flash. Stopwatch buys some time. They knock him down. Fork and ult. Forking away with that one. TP's canceled. Now it's the runaway for Smoothie. They're going to find the first stun. In comes Acadian. The rest of the squad looking for the damage up, but it's close. But they do get that first kill. Now Acadian getting rooted. And Dublin versus Sven. He's going to turn it around. And he taunts him with it. A triple kill for the TL bot laner.
Oh my goodness, topside, going for a 1v1-2.
More damage coming in, forcing the ult out of impact. Pretty solid for Broken Blade on a triple kill. He is smashing. And this is now Jensen looking a bit aggressive, finds that stun. He's slow for a little while, he'll find seconds on top of it. Here comes Impact, finds a bit of damage. The rest of the squad is here, they find that first kill. And Smoothie can only show him to start this one out pretty well. His turret's gonna drop pretty quickly. Second turret of the game goes to TL as well as Bot had fallen a little while ago.
At with all the extra wards Team Liquid were able to leave behind, it gave them the confidence to finish off this top turret, and now there's no defenses for TSM on the top half of the map. We're still 4.5 minutes away from Baron, from that becoming the big problem, but it also can hamper your gold income this early into the game. Bottom side, though.
Another attempt towards Broken Blade. Pin damage here. Ola pops the ult. Plenty of damage there. Just, oh, he gets the Q and he flashes to guarantee it. He's going to have that one picked up. Double TP comes in, though. 2-on-2. Oh, and Impact flashes away from the Azir ult, which means they have the damage to kill Bjergsen. But Ezreal, he into the Righteous Glory. It's none of that Black Cleaver stuff we had seen a little bit of before. None of the Redemption rush we've seen before. It is Tank Olaf, and he is not. They look to clean away the wave, and the squad walks up. They've got Demolish available. Can they stay for it? Yep, that's going to be a chunk put down, I believe, and turrets at half.
Yeah, I mean, you can see right there when the observers just toggled the vision, how difficult this amount of control makes it for TSM. Their only option is a head-on, straightforward engage into a team that is almost over 7,000 now, gold ahead of them, and they just do not have the stats in inventory to be able to win that fight. You're going to be charging into the Kennen ultimate then. That removes, you know, the onus of Impact trying to find a sneaky way of getting this engage off. Because you have no vision and you have no way into the fight in these brush and keep safe from the possible flash.
The flash comes in. Look at the damage output they've got. And to shut that in towards the cannon. Impact gets the ult, but not the survival. Running away 650. What a perfectly timed stun. Acadian gonna make sure they can claim that second the damage comes through.
That is exactly what you have to do when you're this far.
Should not be killed for this one, but That's Banshie's Veil down. That's a 45-second cooldown. That is another turret dropping as TL retaking this top jungle at least a little bit.
Ward, they're gonna go for it. They have to take this fight. This is gonna be it.
Oh, a Fog of War throw's not gonna land for Acadian. Cannot find impact of that one. A nice attempt. Ult comes across. Already picked up. Nicely done there by Liquid. And now it's time for the team fight. Broken Blade shoved to the side, waiting for the peasants to come back for those roots. If TSM re-engages, there's the attempt. Gets two of the backliners. That's gonna give a lot of space for TL to walk away. Ulti burned by Smithy. And an ulti from the fake Aurelia.
Is already headed straight through mid lane, though. They have to reset. Plus, he's got blue buff, so he can steal multiple ultimates in a team fight.
They find those stuns. They're coming in for the play. Here's Coordinate trying to keep his teammates alive and does kite back. That's a really ult not getting much, but now he re-steals Sejuani. That's the lockdown on Acadian. Pops Stoneblade, flashes away, stays alive. Impact loses his ultimate as well.
That's actually really big, trading those cooldowns. Ocean Drake can heal up TSM. Team Liquid, though, aren't done. Top tower's dead, and mid tower very close to follow.
It will fall, and Jensen has his ult back as well. Steals now Ezreal this time around. One auto attack, that's going to be dropping. And now True Shot Barrage with a bunch of ability power is going to mean even more as bot lane is clear, but top lane inhibitor is open.
Again, this is over a 10,000 gold lead by Team Liquid. Baron buff on the inhibitors. Those things are dying fast, and this might be it. TSM trying to chase them off. The last few seconds of that inhibitor are going to go down.
This is double inhibs dropping. That's going to happen for sure. We're under 28 minutes in. TL have completely broken the base. And as Baron pushing in for this one, the 4-1 split, looking for who's going to defend what. These supers doing plenty of damage to the Nexus turrets. There's the flash, not going to land. And Smoothie could not find the taunt. Now a big damage towards Broken Blade. A stun towards Double B's going to stay alive. There's Acadian going forward. Nice ult, dodges the way. Coordinate finds that first knockup. There's the pullback. What's the dive going to look like? One stun. Ult Pop's going to stay alive now as the rest of the squad. But they're losing turrets. They're losing structures. A stun towards the backline. Acadian's down. They'll find Smoothie as well. Team Liquid 5-on-3. They will absolutely shatter the base. And a sub 30-minute win in a rematch. The finals. Team Liquid pick up where they left off, beating TSM and being #1 in the LCS as a few more kills come in and a slaughter on the Rift for Team Liquid.
Sejuani, frontline, very standard here with strong support and backline threats for later in the game. So very quick
flag and drag away. Has mana regen as long as he's in the river or his jungle, so that's going to be just fine. Once again, found though. This time it's on cooldown. Going to find some decent damage towards him. Has the stun available, but is there a squad around? Nice equalizer, buys a bit of space. Now PoE looking for the play. Flashes away from an ult that doesn't come in just yet. Ruin coming by as well. They're really going far and amazing. Trying to live, gets hit a little bit. One more auto attack, and first blood goes to Power of Evil. Fight for Ward Cult at the very least, but Wiggly's nearby. Does have ult, pops it, gets the first stun. Here comes the rest of it, and they're going to have it. Final chapter sets it up. Wiggly on the board now for his first kill. Out.
It's a bit risky.
Yep. They decided they're not going to take the risk right there. So you have a gold lead to CLG, and it's a pretty good one. Really big hits there. I guess you got an empowered melee auto
they're
attack
going for
now.
the dive.
This could be really big. Feather Call is gone as well. There's going to be a lot of CCs rooted. He's taking 1 million damage, and Stixay on the board now as well. 3 assists in for Wiggly. Motivation is there, but now a 2-on-1 toward Power of Evil. He's going to have a hard time dealing with this one. Does go down. Amazing shows up for the kill. Just
activation, and it's just going to be for turret damage rather than turret play money. Ruin gets heavily chunked by Someday.
This is big damage right there. Finds another slow. The ult on top, and this is going to be a solo kill. Someday is back in action a day early, and now some damage across the top. Big damage in final chapter, forcing them to push right back out. But here comes the rest of the squad. Here's the projectile. That's a slow. The flash in for a bit more, and bang! He's gonna try to run, but what else does he have? He's got a root. Oh! A ball, but it's a clockwork wind-up, a single auto attack that knocks him down. The turret will fall bot lane. There's still pressure on both sides of the map, but it's still CLG so far ahead. 3,500 gold.
Yeah, CLG make the big play on top side, but because there's Rift Herald, the only one to defend, they pull off of the push. Dragon then picked up, and now they have to be a little bit careful.
Build, but is this actually a champion who has really good AP ratio, scales up AP quite a lot, and actually gets extra damage out of a build like this for further? Can we wait to see what happens next? 4,000 gold still separates these teams. A very large lead early in the thing. They find a stun, and Amazing is gone right away. The ult barely does anything against them. That equalized them last year, and
there we go.
Even this split as well, the spring one, and looking now the 2-on-1 towards Someday. He is ultless, flashless as well. They're going to have a shockwave, an extra stun on top of it, and Amazing might try to help, but what's he going to do? His teammate's already dead.
Once again, this guy has been the story of the game. Sejuani completely opening up opportunities for the entire team from CLG to try and trade objectives rather than fight over objectives and then defensively hug their towers.
Magic been picked up now for Ruin. Team fight damage comes in, but really only the Void Staff is effective against Jarvan. No one else is really building much MR, but as they move around the map, Hunter is able to pick up this top lane outer turret. Infernal probably better at this stage of the game, though.
It's looking ahead.
Look for the stun act. We're going to find Sligo. Actually, burns the flash instead of cleanse, which maybe he would have still had to care about the slows, but regardless, mid lane tier 2 is going to fall, and CLG continue to get more outside of these map plays as the dual lane must now.
And Sticktail will just pick it up himself.
Cloud Drake pick up, no big problem there. Double Cloud means move speed and get back in spikes of the game, so certainly very difficult right now. Behind Thieves might have found their opening, looking for the play. Big ult for Saligo, does find one flash over the wall quickly. He's going to stay alive, and now the re-engage is beautiful. They find that crit. CLG knocks a flashless Jarvan. Redemption keeps the health bars alive on CLG's side, and at what point does Hunter Thieves go for the attempt? The TP in for the Kennen now as well, but no one is marking Jarvan. No one's pushing him out of the pit just yet. It's PoE who walks forward, but Amazing goes farther and farther away. He gets to make the play. To the flash in for Ruin. They try to burn him down, and they will do so. The smite should begin, and it is. Another kill picked up, but now Ruin's got to be a bit careful. He needs the reinforcements, and they are now here looking for Sunday, and this is a flashless Rumble. He will die to the Shockwave, and CLG find 3 kills plus the Baron.
That was a great screen there from Ruin. On the cannon, jumps over to stun up Amazing, removes the chance of 100 Thieves smite steal. That means Baroned up CLG with all of their power spikes, 3 items on both carries, annihilate the turrets.
Beautiful stuff right there. 10-2 in kills and a 9,000 gold lead with 2 members still dead. They push him to the top lane. They've got a lot of damage here. Demolish could knock the turret down. The wait for auto attacks now instead. Looking for the roots, they find one, and that could be enough to push away after him. He still gets away in time. Inhib falls, and before Sunday can even spawn, doesn't even hit a minion. They're waiting to stack up more of the waves to that mid can crash, and CLG take control of this one. Looking for another slow, pushing off Hunter Thieves even further. And they're going to crack these inhibitors now. Bot lane is gone. Mid lane only has Amazing. He's by himself. He ults PoE to do what at all? He didn't have a team around him. That was the opposite of what his name says it is. And that is the inhibitors dropping. CLG still 49 seconds of Baron and an easy 5v4 to push in. This should be the Nexus. The turret's in front of them as the waves are getting cleared down. They're going to take their time. Ruin's going to grab another wave. They're going to push through top lane soon. Still attacks coming through. Still turrets falling. 31-30, 1 turret is gone. Somebody in the front line does have an ulti, but will there be any kind of an engage? Azir summons 1. Will there even be defense? Second turret's gonna fall. Hunter Thieves still not fighting for their own structures. They're just simply walking back and letting it all fall. Still a bit directionless. A single knockup, but it means nothing. Ruin in the back line. Sunday tries for 1. They only get a single kill in the fountain. It is CLG.
TF gonna be locked in here.
Now, the question is, Azael, is it Trinity Force TF or is it traditional AP
Trade.
TF?
But what it does give you is consistent engage coming in that mid game.
Big trying to engage here on the bottom side to Cody Sun. Twisted Fate making his way into the fight. There's your stun, your gold card. Flash out from Vulcan. Ignite is ticking away.
Here goes Meteos.
From behind, remember there is no ulti, but it is not required. Cody Sun is going down. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a double kill for Optic Gaming.
Yeah, the cleaning crew comes in, and now Hootie arrives.
Hootie shows up. He drops the red carpet. He's going to be inviting everybody down as Optic loses 2. It's a double kill over to Hootie. He will lose his life for it, but they respond now as Clutch Gaming brings down their mid laner. Devontae is looking to land himself some shock and awe as Arrow gets himself dunked. Crown's in some trouble. Wham! Bam! There you go. That is Lyra getting number 4.
As well, gonna just take this opportunity to grab themselves a dragon at the same time, and Doklo wants more.
Lyra sticking around a little bit too long here, being rather greedy. Will not be completely punished for it, only taking walking around in the river. Big walking up to face check this one. Twisted Fate ultimate, gonna find out exactly where Clutch Gaming is hiding. Lyra getting himself away now as Crown goes for the teleport in here to the top side. Mooney gonna be the target here to start things off. Dokla trying to provide some follow-up damage, but the rest of Clutch Gaming has arrived. Demonte jumping in, able to find some damage. Now it's gonna be a lot of CC brought down onto the Clutch Gaming lineup. Vulcan's on the front line, but a nice shock blast gonna find its way onto multiple members of Optic. Lyra goes into the back line, gonna be killed instantly as Meteos barely walks himself away, but Optic has low health, low mana. They're about to lose their Nautilus. A nice Spider-Man hook gets him away, but Crown is going to be tied up by the chains of corruption into the concussive blows. One more shot will do it to it, and Cody Sun finds his first kill of the game.
Guaranteed, and Those early dragons are very powerful now.
But the problem is, you are taking a mid-game fight in a corridor against a Rumble. Now they're going to be initiating here onto Huni, looking to find the damage. Big into the zone. He's keeping himself alive there with the stopwatch. He's blown up anyway. Clutch Gaming, they will lose the Drake, but they find the enemy support. And now the question I pose, Azael, is what else can they get?
And I think they should be able to pressure this turret very heavily. Arrow getting chunked there by Damonte, and you can see they're trying to work down on it, but don't want to give up what is still the first turret available of the game here. And Optic, you know, their team fights are going to be so much down to how effective is Arrow being. He's such an enormous amount of their damage, really the only consistent DPS that is in this lineup. And now Crown back, he's looking.
Oh, Crown with a nice ulti into the flash there for the stun to make sure they grab the kill.
Elect to trade towers. You can see Crown and Meteos were both up on the top side of the map.
But here's the important thing. It's still first turret bonus over to Clutch, despite the Rift Herald on the side of Optic. Yeah, 1 for 1, but that edges out to your opponent yet again.
Yeah, it definitely does. I was a little bit surprised, honestly, that Meteos didn't just clutch. And what I would have liked to see Optic do is simply drop the Rift Herald top lane. Has the much bigger rewards for a team fight win than you are in the early stages of the game. So it does become so important to execute.
Fate does have an easy out as long as you're not able to instantly interrupt him during the channel of the Meteos, making sure no one is going to see him there in that brush. Damonte and Lyra moving in to steal away the enemy red buff. But now we're starting it off. Meteos is able to find himself an ultimate onto Vulcan. Clutch Gaming now coming in full force as 5. Equalizer dropped down. Half of the HP gone from both Big and Arrow. Lyra coming in, looking to find the kick onto someone of value. Dokla now going to be frontlining, taken very low very quickly. Clutch Gaming will be disengaged on. Optic get themselves out. And this is the issue with these teams waiting so long between each and every fight. Summoner spells are always available. Disengages are likely to happen.
Yeah, but look at Huni and Lyra here threatening a flank. They're trying to wrap around and pressure Optic off this, but they're going to TP back in. They're looking for it.
Here comes Optic with their own kind of a flank. It's going to be Lyra in some trouble. There comes the ulti. Arrow's able to grab himself 1 kill, and it looks like he's going to make it even more. Vulcan's going to be dropping down quickly, and Meteos picks that one up. It's 2 for their opportunity to maybe make this stop. Equalizer still has a critical few seconds left before it is available to fire. Cody's son is caught. Cody's son is going to go down. It's Dokla picking up the kill as Huni's able to find some in return. Crowd's grabbing the shutdown on that, but 2 are dead on the side of Optic, and one of those critically is Arrow.
That the soul laners, the DPS from Clutch, were able to turn things around. Word now is on his 3rd item. He has the IE. Meteos flanking from the side here, has ult.
Meteos shows up. He's able to find the ulti onto Vulcan. Crown now backing away with the rest of Optic. Equalizer into the back line. Arrow going to be taken very low. Can't make his way any further forward. Meteos going to be burning down rather rapidly. Huni now stunned up here onto the front line. Lots of CC coming out from Optic on return to Clutch Gaming. Already going to be losing their jungler. Big drops low, but Huni drops dead.
And going the way of Optic and getting the first major lead of this game.
All right, this is what we've been waiting for. The part of the game where one team finally built a lead. Equalizer dropped down. Arrow forced into the ulti there. Nice Q from Lyra to make sure of that one. While bottom side, Crown keeps
pretty insane the amount of damage put out there, but without that Equalizer, Huni is certainly much less threatening. And the ability to play the map with this Baron buff is so powerful. In, they're looking for the engage. Huni's going to be behind him.
Clutch Gaming has started things off, but Huni is alone. A nice ulti coming out there from Crown to spot them out and see exactly what they're doing. They recognized it looked funny, and they knew exactly what was going down. As now Huni will be locked down, but returns plenty of damage with the Flame Spitter. Big's in some trouble, having to get himself away. And Optic's plan goes south. They will lose their support, but in the base, it's Crown. Top side, he's taken down the inhibitor, and the rest of Optic will now try to stop the pause.
Well worth it, and Huni now in trouble.
Huni's going to be taking quite a lot of damage here as Dokla's looking to knock someone away, make this fight work out. Vulcan on the front line. Meteos continuing to chase. Arrow with the only damage here, but now Optic's in some trouble over the wall. They go, they're looking to find even more damage. Lyra's going to be blown up in retaliation. Dokla tries to get himself out. Arrow takes down Lyra. Yeah, but that's the only casualty.
Lyra, though, that was a beautiful kick, helping to turn that around. That could have been devastating for them. But he gets a 3-man kick, and now Huni caught.
Stops Azael. Meteos now able to take down Huni. Vulcan barely getting himself out. Huni continuing after him there with the flail, manages to stun him up with the blast zone, gets him away. Here comes Crown, here comes a redemption. That's not going to do anything because he got away with the teleport anyway. Meteos comes in with the whip saying, get back over here. There's Big, he's got another one. They finally got enough to bring him down. Good Lord, man, how long is this fight going on?
They're coming out of the woodwork left and right. They're behind you, they're above you. Optic is everywhere, and they're closing in on closing out this game. Huni 25 seconds on his res timer, over 30 seconds on Vulcan. Second inhibitor will fall. And Optic, only one Nexus turret up. They're going for the end.
Optic properly communicating to have Crown go and take that top inhibitor was what really made this all possible. They're on to the Nexus now. Clutch will not be able to hold them off. And Optic starts Summer off with a win. And Fox wants to respond. Sivir is a very good pick into a Skarner. Spell Shield and ulti feels Badman. Of course, if you're a good Skarner, you pop it with the Q. Don't worry about it. Just saying.
We're on the map. Certainly, there's no pressure just yet for them to have gotten something done, and Skarner is coming down here now.
Predator has already been topped. Ole trying to go after it. Make sure he gets the gobble. The flash has already been used. Hako is going to be stunned up. The damage comes down. More coming through. And first blood over to Contracts. Yeah, they are walking over the Scuttle Crab, so Echo Fox will be aware of the fact that this is being taken. Rush gets himself licked there by Ole. Contracts with the smite secure to make sure they've got that one taken care of. Definitely now could be in some trouble. Him and Contracts are going to have to get out over the wall. Contracts goes over, definitely goes over. Ole's there to gobble him up. Rush is not able to find what he's looking for. Instead, going to be pulled back. The damage is
Here's
down.
Solo.
It's 1 for 1, but Solo's made his way into the fight now, too. Ole, no flash. Remember, he had to use it earlier to find the kill onto the enemy support. Froggen now going to be grabbed up. Hawkwell making sure they're able to continue that initiation. They're taking Golden Guardians, are cashing in. Kaboom goes the headbutt. There goes the gold into the Golden Guardians' pockets, and that is a big play coming out for them. 2K up now.
And the game is decided away from that Sivir, or is decided in the rotations where people are getting picked off as they're trying to move between lanes. Because Skarner...
Pretty smart plan as Contracts will walk over a control ward. Well aware of the fact that Echo Fox knows he's here, wants to go in anyway, able to find the pull, drags him back around right towards the rest of the team's waiting arms. And that is a pick for the side of the Golden Guardians. Now they've got the opportunity to make it 2 onto Solo, who TP'd into the fight, but now he's going to be in some trouble. It's Haunter executing him with his own perfect execution. Ole's got a beautiful save. Haunter's finally going to be taken down there, but it's still a 3 for 1 for Golden Guardians.
Yeah, Rush able to trade one back, but the movement around the map has been so clean from the Golden Guardians in game number 1 that they're running them across the map, moving back and forth, then coming in with both Contracts and the Abyssal Voyage, four-manning Yasui. No chance for him to get out of there, and they're going to knock down another turret. They're going to go +2 in the kills, and Golden Guardians are playing this out so damn well.
Echo Fox will respond with a tier 1 turret of their own here in the mid lane, but they're still just behind LCS and TSM, Cloud9, and Team Liquid. Golden Guardians is one of those teams that people are looking at, hey, maybe they could challenge that. Maybe these are one of the guys that can step up and make it to that level. And by playing a fast, lethal style of League of Legends that goes for the jugular, that is your most convincing argument you can make to me.
It really is, and I think also, showcasing a different style, right? We didn't see Aurelia at all in spring, not a single time from this team, and now, bringing it out, showcasing the proficiency there, certainly has looked like a very strong game from them, and I do like the move towards Righteous Glory here from Contracts. There is not a tremendous amount of engage on this team. Having a more powerful version of that, right? There is some good AP scaling on it. Hawkwo not only going to be lower level, but not going to have the luxury of building. It's going to be difficult for Lost to stay alive against all these powerful carries on the side of Golden Guardians.
Well, in terms of show me some fast-paced League of Legends, don't just sit on your laurels and wait. Yasui, nice pull coming out from Contracts there. The CC will cancel it out, but now do they have the follow-up they need? Yasui's going to be taken low, rushes the back line, taken very low now himself. Froggen's able to make the TP into the fight and find the kill. Hawkwell flashes out, but now Solo's made his way into the mix, only to be forced out of the Shroud. Ole has thick skin on and up. Solo's still looking to maybe make some sort of a cleanup happen here, but he just does not have the tool, and definitely nearly takes him down. It's a 1-0 Golden Guardian.
Yeah, and ulting straight into the pit with that Abyssal Voyage. They are going to start it up. They know that Rush is down. Solo has to go back to base, has no TP. So it's all up to Lost and Hawkwo. We'll see if they can make a miracle happen, but it looks like it's just gone.
No water to wine today, Azael. That is a Baron secured by the side of Golden Guardian. Making you have is very limited.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty worthless at this point. At least if it was someone that was a low mobility between these soul laners.
Golden Guardians working on the last standing tier 2, and by the time I even finish this set,
and we'll see if Golden Guardians are willing to make their move, because this mid lane turret is getting very low. Definitely may just straight up knock it down here.
Ever since the rework to the Ezreal W, he's so effective at putting in bursty damage onto the turrets. But the bottom lane tier 3 is the one to fall first. Contract says, you're coming with me, Rush. Ole is the one who gets the kill. Golden Guardians make it a 5 versus 4 for the next 35 seconds, and they are just moving around the base, demolishing things, as Haunter will scare Solo away from the top side. He's got to try to get himself out of this one. Garner E not quite going to find the mark, but does not matter. They managed to make them retreat, expose the inhib. Easy money there for the Golden Guardians, as they've got the minion wave here as well. Monster once again stealing away that Nautilus ultimate from Hakuo. Frog is able to go in. Vanguard's edge down onto 3. Hakuo going to be bursted down, and he's not even in the picture any longer. Frog is looking to make even more happen. Guardian Angel not even going to be required. Gobbled up, taken down. Golden Guardians are going to start Summer Split off looking clean.
What a game. 28.5 minutes. Golden Guardians.